Alrighty, well, we'll get started. I'm going to stick another log in the fire. Oops. I'm lucky. Dave's been coming down and making a fire for me every morning. I practice yoga in front of it while everybody else sleeps, probably just like most of us. I use cordless earphones so that the sound of it doesn't bug people too much. Anyway, this morning I wanted to just spend a few moments before we really get going to practice our breath and become centered, set our intention for this day. I know we did that yesterday as well. So just begin by wiggling around on your mat, roll side to side, forward and back. Give your shoulders a couple of rolls and then lengthen up through the spine. And shut your eyes. So turn to your breath. Just first tune into the natural rhythms of your breath. This will bring you to the natural rhythms of your body, your mind. Help you connect with how you're really feeling today. And take this first few moments to set your intention for this day. And as I say, setting our intention for the day, it helps us to respond more thoughtfully to the things that are happening around us, to be a little less reactive. There's lots of things happening around us, and it can be without setting this mindful intention, we can react with anxiety or worry, fear, anxiousness, aggressiveness, and start acting in ways that we don't like. And just setting this intention. And even taking a moment at the end of practice to write down in a journal or like on a sticky note and stick it somewhere where you'll see it. Keep it simple and short, so that during the day when things start to happen, start happening to you or around you, you can connect with that. You can have a reminder, a physical reminder of that intention. Let's take 3 more breaths here, just lengthening up through the spine, deepening the breath. Maybe holding it in at the top of your breath. And then a long, slow exhale. Perfect inhale. Hold that breath in. And then exhaling nice and slow. One more time. Big breath in. And then let's release the breath out. Gently open your eyes. Take in the colors around you. And I want to make our way right into a child's pose. So come to your mat with the knees wide, your big toes together. And if you're feeling really flexy this morning, you can even bring your knees right off the mat. So make this something that's comfortable for you. Your big toes together, slide the hips back over the heels. So bring your forehead down onto a block or onto the mat, and then just press your hands into the mat to slide your hips back a little bit further. Like really stretch through both sides of your waist. Press into the hands, like press in so much your forearms and your elbows are up off the mat. Press into the hands, slide the hips back, and just make sure that you are stretching through both sides of the waist, right from your hips all the way out to your fingertips. Breathe deep and easy here. Just feeling the breath moving into the back body, waking up that area of your body. As you inhale, float forward to tabletop, and then bring your shoulders forward to the wrist. And as you exhale, lower halfway down. Knees are still on the mat. Elbows are next to the ribs, squeezing in like a chaturanga. Inhale to table, and exhale back to child's pose. Let's just flow with this 2 more times. So you're inhaling to come forward, exhaling to lower halfway down. Inhale to plank, exhale to child's pose. 1 more time. Inhale to float forward, exhale and down halfway. Inhale, come up, exhale back, child's pose. Inhale forward to table. So this time I want you to draw your knees in underneath your hips. And inhale to lift the tailbone, drop the belly. Heart comes forward, crown of the head is high. As you exhale, turn the tailbone down, round the spine, tuck the chin, drop the front of the head. Inhale, open the front of the body. Really try and have this movement travel up the spine as you turn the tailbone down, round the spine. Inhale to neutral. Curl your toes under, and as you exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feet are hip width apart, and after that, I have no rules. You can move around whatever way feels good for you. You can pedal your feet. You can return to child's pose if you want. You can swing your hips, look under opposite armpit, like towards the ceiling, or each armpit. Twist at the spine. Whatever you do, shake your head around a little bit. Let the weight of your head release any tension you might be feeling in your neck. And then come to stillness with the feet hip width apart. The heels are yearning towards the mat. Maybe they make it there, maybe they don't. It doesn't matter. Let's take 3 nice breaths here. We're opening up the back of the legs. Turn the sits bones up and out. Let the spine be long and heavy here, melting the heart down towards the mat, pressing into your hands. Pay special attention to your hands here. Press into the knuckles under your fingers. Press into your fingertips. And then let's just soften the knees and walk the hands back towards the back of the mat. Knees are soft, hips fold opposite elbows, sway. And lengthen the spine. Feel your head as a heavy weight at the bottom of the chain that is your spine. Feel your spine getting nice and long here. Drop the fingertips to the mat. Raise the mat on outside of your pinky toes and soften your knees. Bringing your hips down almost as far as your knees. And then reach your hands back behind you. Palms are facing one another. Collarbones are broad, nice flat back. Pull the belly in. You're gazing straight down at the mat. And I feel like I'm a ski jumper here. Like I'm looking, I've got my hips down, and I feel like I'm about to go down that big ramp. And then as you inhale, sweep your fingertips forward and lift your chest up off the mat. Turn the tailbone down, you're in chair pose. Exhale, sweep the fingertips back and come back to that ski jumper with a nice flat back parallel to the floor. Inhale, fingertips up, biceps next to the ear, and this time lift your heels. As you exhale, ski jumper pose, heels can come down. Inhale, chair pose on your toes or not if you don't want to. Exhale, ski jumper. Inhale, chair, come up high on the toes. Make sure the tailbone's turned down and you're using your core to support the spine. Hands to heart center, lift the hips, drop the crown of the head forward, fold. As you inhale, walk your hands forward now to a plank pose. You can be on your toes or on your knees here. Turn the tailbone down. Inhale the heart forward. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Try and have your thighs, your tummy, your chest all come down together. So you're holding that plank all the way down to the floor. Doesn't matter if you're on your toes or on your knees. Inhale, cobra. Elbows are pulling back towards the back of the mat. Heart is reaching forward. Exhale to release. Inhale to table or plank on your toes or on your knees. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, bringing your feet forward to the front of the mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, soften your knees and let's roll all the way up to stand. Hands up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart center, forward fold. Inhale, finding length in the spine with a halfway lift. And as you exhale, soften the knees, fingertips come to the mat, and step your right foot back to the back of the mat, grounding your right heel down into the mat. As you inhale, now sweep the fingertips forward and up to warrior one. Exhale, sink the hips. As you inhale, let's come to warrior two. Left hand forward, right hand back. Make any little adjustments in the bottoms of your feet so that you are comfortable. Weight is coming down into both feet evenly. And then bring your pinky fingers back a little bit behind you. Open up across the chest. Reverse the warrior. Right hand comes to the right side. Left hand reaches up and back. Keep pressing the left shin forward. Stay here for the exhale. And then inhale. Warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow to left knee, right hand comes up and over. Press into the pinky toe side of your right foot as you reach your right hand overhead, biceps next to the ear. Look wherever it feels good to you. Inhale, warrior two. And as we exhale, I want to come to a half moon pose. So bring your right hand to your right hip. Tick-tock your right foot in a little bit. And then bring your left fingertips to the mat, just inside in front of your left pinky toe. You can use your block here or use the floor. Launch your weight into that left foot and reach the right heel out, hip height. You can stay here or the right fingertips can reach up towards the ceiling. Now this is a foot balance, not a hand balance, so try and be really light in the left fingertips. Gazing down at the mat, maybe you can even bring your left hand to your heart. If you brought your left hand up, bring it back down. Soften the standing leg and really gently make your way back to warrior two. Let's sweep the right hand forward to meet the left thumbs connect. Adjust your back foot for warrior one, fingertips come high. As you exhale, circle the hands down and around. Plant the hands on either side of your left foot and step back for your high plank pose. This time I'll give you a choice as we bring the shoulders forward, inhaling. Exhale, you can come halfway or all the way down. Just make sure that you're holding the plank. Tailbones turn down. You're feeling long and strong. Inhale. Heart comes forward, cobra up dog, and smile as your heart shines forward, shoulders roll back. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward between the thumbs, shoulders forward over the wrist. And as you exhale, hands, feet come forward to your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, let's soften the knees and roll all the way up to stand. Hands up, look up. Exhale, thumbs to your heart, and then fold forward over the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, soften the knees, fingertips to the mat, and step your left foot back to the back of the mat. Grounding the left heel for warrior one. Inhale, the fingertips up for warrior one. Exhale, sink the hips. Inhale, make your way to warrior two. Hands are out, front and back, gazing out over the right fingertips. And really think about evening your weight over both feet here. Take a look at your right big toe. Make sure you can see it, and if you can't, draw that right knee over towards your pinky toe. Just a little bit. Left hand drops to the left thigh very lightly. Right hand turns up. Let's reverse the warrior as we inhale. Repainting the ceiling with our hand. Following it with our eyes. Stay with the exhale. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee. Left hand reaches up and forward. A little catch in my throat here. I think I have coronavirus. I'm at home anyway. So good. Inhale to warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips. Tick-tock that left foot in just a little bit. And then, oh, I'll stuck you. And then bringing your right fingertips to a block or to the mat. I like to line up with my pinky toe and then come like about a foot forward. Gazing down at the mat, launch your weight into your right foot so you can lift your left foot about hip height. Push the heel back. So imagine there's a wall there and you're stepping your foot right in, your left foot right into that wall. Right hand can stay holding the right hip, left hand can stay holding the left hip over the right, or you can reach it up to the ceiling. It's up to you. Right hand is light. Come up onto the tip fingers of your right hand. Maybe you can lift your right hand to your heart. Right fingers come back down onto the mat. Soften the standing leg. And let's make our way back. Warrior two. Sweep the left hand forward to meet the right. Thumbs connect. Inhale, the fingertips high. Exhale, last time, plank pose. Hands come down to meet the mat. Right foot joins the left. Last time here for this vinyasa, so you can choose to come all the way or halfway down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, come up really high on your toes. Like so high on your toes, you're really breaking tension in the bottom of your feet. And stretching out your toes. You can bring your feet, knees down onto the mat. And then walk your hands in towards your knees. Bring the hips over the heels, and let's just sit for 2 breaths on these toes. It's called broken toe pose, or sometimes it's called ouch pose, agony pose. And it's really great to do if you are someone who runs, especially for me, like at this time of year, I've spent most of the winter doing snow sports and cross-country skiing and running on my snowshoes, and that's so much easier on my feet than running on the pavement, which is what I gotta do now. So my feet really suffer for a couple of weeks at this time of year. So this really helps. Bring the fingertips to the mat. You can unhook your toes now and slide your hips back over your heels once again. This can help combat shin splints, or it stretches the fronts of your feet. If you're not feeling it, like if it's not enough for you, you can bring your hands back behind you. Again, a block can be handy here. Puff the chest up, so you're not like sinking into your shoulders, so puff the chest up. It's a little bit of a back bend, and if you like, you can try lifting your knees, and that's going to increase the stretch across the front of your ankles and into your shins. Usually, you might find broken toe to be, if you hate that one, this one's not so bad for you, or the other way around. Coming back, bringing the knees back. Let's bring the hands forward, and we can finish at the practice here now in whatever way feels good for you. So if you want to take a recline twist, which is the pose, like if I am in a class and the teacher doesn't do a recline twist, I'm like, oh, and I just do one anyway. So you can do that, or sometimes right now I'm really feeling a happy baby. Maybe there's some movement or pose that you would like, that you feel is going to make this class feel complete for you. So I would take that pose. For me, for a happy baby, I'm going to bring my knees wide, the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling. Notice the ankles are stacked over the knees, so that when I'm pulling down on my legs, pulling straight down on that knee joint, spine is long. My shoulder blades and the back of my sacrum are on the mat. So I'm not pulling so hard on my feet, but my butt is sliding up. And I'm not reaching up so high with my hands, but my neck is being compressed. You can sway from side to side here. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. If you've taken a recline twist or something that's on one side or the other, switch sides now. Starting to settle down now, moving back into the breath. Maybe shut your eyes. Sort of winding down the practice with this last, more relaxing pose. If you're in happy baby, you can bring your knees into your chest, make a little ball with yourself. Maybe you want to bring your nose right up between your knees. If you've been doing something else, you might want to release that, come to make a little egg with yourself. And then when you're ready, extend out. Heels come next to, down to the far corners of the mat. Even draw them. Today, draw them off the mat. So your legs are even wider than the mat. And your arms are off the mat, with the palms facing out. So you're really big. You can be really big and sloppy here. I find like we're so careful about where we're placing our arms and legs and hands and feet when we're practicing. It's nice at this point just to release. And I know that maybe you're feeling like skipping out on a savasana, especially at home. It can be like, oh, I'm just going to go get a coffee down. But stay with us for just a minute longer. Breathe deep and easy. allow your breath to move freely through the body. Take these last few moments of quiet and stillness to connect with yourself, connect with that intention for the day. Notice how good you feel after even just a few moments of practice. When you're ready to begin moving again, begin by deepening the breath. Control the rate of your exhale, keep it long and slow, waking up the core of the body. Inhale again, big breath, big belly breath, and exhale completely. And when you are ready, begin to turn your fingers and toes. Just bring circulation movement back into your extremities. Draw this movement up your limbs towards your body, making your way eventually to a full body stretch. Draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Make some circles with your knees on the ceiling, one way and then the other. Gives a nice little massage to the low back. Then just begin to sway from side to side, rolling from one outer hip to the other. Eventually making your way to a fetal pose. So eventually just rolling over onto your side. Take a couple of breaths in this pose. Getting ready to come up to sit. And when you're ready, take your time. Use your hands to support yourself. Find a comfortable seated position. Draw the crown of the head up last. And inhale the fingertips up to the ceiling. As you exhale, draw the thumbs to the third eye. In gratitude for this practice, for this sunshining day, for all of you here with me today. Bow forward for our final pose. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have a great day.